Right. Sabrina Carpenter with
Yeah.
Espresso. Amazing song. It's been doing wonders in the UK top charts for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we love some Espresso right here on the show.
Yes, we do. Greetings to you, movie lovers. It is with great pleasure we usher you to this special edition of Esplash, which is all about movies.
Right, movies are a form of relaxation which can be an avenue for communication, and movies can also bring about unity.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not sure about unity right now. Yeah, unity.
Okay, please don't bring relationship into unity. But if you're lost on what movie would be a great form of communication, stay tuned and get ready for a great movie recommendation.
Right, stay connected as we will be recommending some of the best in the world of movies, and you can also send yours via our social media pages on Facebook at TVC Entertainment, on X at TVC Connect, and on Instagram at TVC Entertainment _.
You can also stream the show live on our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv, or on our X platform, which is at TVC Connect, and not forgetting our Instagram fan page, where you guys are seeing and going to be getting more juicy gist about the breakup, which is at Esplash_TVC. Yes. So how's single life, Mr. Flames?
I'm breathing fine.
Okay, so on the show yesterday, we were opportuned to understand and to hear that you paid for therapy.
Yes.
And you were still doing things during the therapy. So why did you pay if you didn't want you guys to come back together?
I did not pay therapy for us to get back together.
So what was the therapy for?
I need mutual understanding of separation. Yes, because like I said, if you listen to that therapy session, I'm choked. Like, I feel like I can't breathe, especially at night.
So what's choking you?
You would get more on the therapy session.
After getting all the vitamins and now you're healthy, you want to leave. Wow. Anyway, you know my name. My name is Catherine, and it doesn't change. You all know me as Lady Cat, Her Royal Hotness, Queen Cat, Her Royal Hotness, Kit Kat the person, not a chocolate baby, Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is when you see me on your TV screen. Do not lick it. It's the freshest kid on the block. Not time to show some Glock. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know Mr. Flames, Mr. P, JP. Let's get it started.
Single flames.
Single flame. Only one flame.
No, there are two.
Any other flame is on their own.
Anyway, we're coming through with an exciting show planned for you today with news items from the entertainment world.
Right, following that, Catherine will be responsible for today's dosage of all the social media madness only on Social Bill.
Next up on our plate, we will have guests joining us. We'll then wrap everything off with Movies at the Movies.
Let's get it. You already know. Everybody getting tips.
Yes, special numbers for J4 Mr. Flames.
I'm loving the playlist today, except Thames Burning. That was
because you're burning in singleness.
No.
You're missing Honey Pot.
No, I'm living my life, La Vida.
So why don't you like the song? It was a special number.
It's just, I'm not burning. I'm living.
I see. The flames have quenched. They have burnt. So you're burning. All right, welcome back to the show, guys. It is now time for entertainment news, and we're starting with this one. Mohbad's widow, Wunmi, says she will defend her truth in court. Wunmi, the wife of the late Nigerian singer Mohbad, has issued a strong statement defending her husband's image, pleading with fans and supporters to refrain from speaking ill of her husband and addressing the ongoing controversy surrounding his death. In an emotional post shared on Instagram, Wunmi wrote, and I quote, "I want to express my deepest gratitude to each of you for standing by me during this difficult time. As many of you know, I have endured a great deal of despicable and false accusations from various quarters, family, friends, and even strangers," end of quote. She emphasized that she will not engage in public debate or attempt to counter the lies being spread about her on social media. Instead, she's decided to focus on defending her truth in the court of law. Wunmi, however, made it clear that she must speak up on behalf of her late husband, Mohbad, who is no longer here to defend himself, writing, and I quote, "Despite the pain, I have chosen to accept this unfortunate situation as a part of my journey. I want to make it clear that I will not engage in public debate or attempt to counter the lies being spread about me. My focus will be on defending the truth in the court of law, not on social media. However, I must speak on behalf of Ilerioluwa, who is no longer here to defend himself." End of quote. She then implored every true supporter of Mohbad and every friend of hers and their child, Liam, to refrain from speaking ill of her husband. She also made it clear that she does not endorse or condone any negative remarks made about Ilerioluwa, insisting that her husband was and always will be known as a good man. Wunmi urged the public to remember Mohbad as such and to honor his memory by refraining from defaming his character, writing, and I quote, "Let it be a clear statement. I do not endorse or condone any negative remarks made about Ilerioluwa. My husband will always be known as a good man, and I want the world to remember him as such. Please let us honor his memory by refraining from defaming his character. Thank you for your continued support." End of quote. Very sad, yeah?
It's not even very sad. It's just, I think I speak on behalf of most Nigerians. I think we're tired of the drama, right? Because I feel like he's passed away. I think it's only in Nigeria where something is in the court. There's a case in the court.
Yeah.
And then the parties that are involved in this case are still going outside and still talking. What happened to whatever you say or you do will be held against you in the court of law. Nobody respects the rule of law here. Everybody's granting interviews. Everybody's writing on their page. The father is granting interviews here. The wife is writing here. Everybody's
Even the
involved.
wife's sister last week.
Everybody is involved in this whole thing. And so it feels like, you know what, if I was going to say Omale, if Mohbad was clout, he could not tie, he could not finish by now. Because they just they have to put his name in every conversation, in everything, in every post. I'm sure you would just be tired by now. I think we should just wait our time in court, wait for all the investigations to be concluded. She's the one that came and said, oh, she doesn't want to be involved in her statement here. She doesn't want to come out and talk anymore. She will have her day, say her truth in court. But you are still talking. You are still writing on your page. I know it hurts. It hurts in places that we probably would never understand.
Exactly.
But I think for your own sanity, stop getting involved with all the fans. Stop getting involved with what is going on out there. It doesn't concern you. Let's wait and see what the autopsy says. Let's wait and see what the court rules. Let's wait and see if at the end of the day, there is going to be a verdict, and we all know that we are waiting for this.
So why I said it's sad is because there's been a lot of back and forth, and at every given opportunity, people would not stop to banter and call her name. Because in every conversation about Mohbad, her name comes up. So it's just really sad that it has gone on for so long, and her now coming out to speak, saying that she would not accept any negativity about her late husband is understandable. But at the end of the day, people will always still say what they want to say, because after she's put this out, you will still see someone that wake up this morning and would start saying a lot of things.
It's not the first time she's coming out to talk. She's not the first time she's coming out to say.
But she's saying it might be the last.
It probably will not be the last. So guess what? People will keep talking. People will keep coming to your page. If you post anything, they will come and write comments. Go and ask Sam Larry, he's still feeling the heat. Every one of them, they're still feeling the heat. So it will not end anytime soon. So if you cannot take the heat in the kitchen, you know what? There's actually a log off. You can log out of Instagram. You can log out of everywhere just for your own sanity.
And if anybody is trying to show you anything, just ignore. Because at the end of the day, I'm talking about your mental health here.
Yeah.
Wish her the best.
Right. So still on the entertainment news, next up, I don't feel loved, Omale says. Nigerian singer Omale has opened up on his struggles in the music industry, revealing that he often feels unloved and unappreciated by the media and the industry gatekeepers. In an interview with Amazon Music, the singer explained that to escape from what he described as a sad reality, he lives in a fantasy world most of the time. Omale said, and I quote, "I have my fans, family, and here, but I don't feel loved, especially by the media and the people that call themselves the gatekeepers. This is something I have never talked about. I'm that artist that lives in a fantasy world. I just live in my head 90% of the time, end quote. Additionally, Omale spoke about the challenges of being a Nigerian artist, particularly when traveling with a Nigerian passport. He described the cruel treatment he receives from immigration officers who, according to him, changed their behavior when they recognized him as a famous artist. He explained this by saying, and I quote, "Traveling, especially being a Nigerian and having a Nigerian passport, I have just seen the cruelty of the world so much. The immigration officers often maltreat me once they see the Nigerian passport until they realize that I'm Omale. That's when the treatment changes," end quote.
Okay, so the first part where he said he doesn't feel loved, a lot of people actually love Omale and his music. And I don't know why he doesn't feel it. And I feel like that's why he does the kind of music he does, which is what people have coined Afro-depression. Because his music practically states how he feels.
Right.
His music practically says everything. So when I saw this news, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, Afro-depression, he doesn't feel loved. But there are a lot of people that would not agree because they would tell you how much they love Omale, love his music, love everything about him, and will give anything just to meet him and to talk to him. So I feel like sometimes, yes, he's a celebrity, and you can't just allow anybody into your space. And the kind of love he is talking about might not be what I'm thinking.
So, I mean, we just came from Mohbad's issue.
Yeah.
We talked about how, no matter what you do, there will always be that negativity
Of course,
out there.
of course.
So this actually touches me in a different way because when I came out of the Big Brother house,
Yeah.
right, and you know how Twitter is crazy.
Mm-hmm, the flowers you gave.
I felt like I was a good guy. I did all the good things. I didn't feel like there was a reason for anybody to
Come
hate
for
me.
you, yeah.
But guess what? I came out and I saw plenty of agendas. I was like, where are these people coming from? Until someone said something to me and said, focus more on the love than the hate.
Yeah, true.
Do you get? The people pushing the hate have their own agenda.
Of course.
There's a reason. They're probably paid to push that hate agenda. So if you focus on it, you would miss out on the love. And the love would just come and go and you would never feel it.
True.
So that worked for me, that saying. So this is saying to Omale, I mean, I don't even think they bash him the way they bash other people on Nigerian music entertainment.
True,
Davido
very
has
true.
more hate than anything. Wizkid has hate. Burna Boy has more hate. So Omale is that guy that everybody loves his music. I don't think there's any bad thing that anybody has to say about Omale. If the gatekeepers, I mean, see, in every industry, there is always a cartel.
Of course.
There's always a tribe. If you don't follow this set of people, they'll probably not even talk about you. So you have to find yourself in certain groups. Some people are lone rangers, some people are lone wolves, so they'll just work on their own.
And at a point, I think we spoke about something about this on Kiss Daniel, especially when he came out to say that there was a cartel and it feels like everyone's against him. So I understand where you're coming from, and that is very relatable. So thank you for the words of advice, because I feel like that shouldn't be just to Omale. That should also be to people out there who always feel like they're alone and nobody cares about them.
Focus on the love. Focus on the love. There's no hate. There's no agenda against Omale, to be honest. I mean, it's that guy. Okay, yeah, he also spoke about the immigration and traveling. Well, we hope and pray that one day that our passports will be, recognized in different countries around the world.
Amen.
But before that, I think we've done a lot of disservice by doing a lot. See, Nigerians have done a lot of disservice.
I've had my experience, trust me. So I know.
From fraud to everything. So right now, our passport is not really, Now they actually spoil our passports.
The thing.
It's not even about the country or how the country is, the image. See, once you're out of this country, you're anywhere, you're an ambassador for the country. So if you do anything wrong, it will be registered as Nigerians.
And then it's just really sad that when you see news about people who have done wrong or bad things, they put 5 Nigerians and other nationals.
Exactly.
So it's just really sad. I've had my fair share of stories with passport and everything. But at the end of the day, just do what you have to do and go on. Because there are other celebrities too that have come out to say things like this. But at the end of the day, they also focus on the fact that they were able to get to where they were going to and they did what they had to do.
Definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break and we will be back with Social View. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial right now. You say you did wise.
As in, it's shocker. Like, it was just a shock. Can you imagine?
I know, she thinks say she did wise.
So I feel like, I don't know why people are always selfish. The juice finished. Why not just pour out of the other one and just make it equal? Why do you have to dilute it? And then now she drank the diluted
It's your
one.
gender now.
No, don't do that. Don't say it's my gender. No, I wouldn't do that.
How do you relate to what she's saying? Because
I would
you sound
not
like you relate
do
to
that.
it.
I would rather make it equal and say, oh, the glass is half.
We even give you everything to drink.
Oh, me, I will share it equally. I will not lie. I will not give you
not share it
everything.
equally.
Me, give you everything.
Let's wait until it. We'll get there.
Olga, I'll share it. Then if I finish my own before you, then here we'll talk.
We'll talk to Kalipaka. We'll ask him.
On that note, welcome to Social Media, guys, where we're going to delve into the world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of weird and nastiness you can imagine. Mr. Flames, are you ready?
Yes, let's get it.
Okay, so the Meme King makes the first appearance looking like a professor that is about to flog his student. And it says, how would you write, I changed a light bulb on your resume? The response is, single-handedly manage the successful upgrade and deployment of new environmental illumination system with zero cost overruns and zero safety incidents.
Shit,
Wow.
Chat GPT.
I love it.
Chat GPT.
Hey, I don't have
Because
them.
what's this? As I don't understand. If I'm even, if this is an essay,
Oh my
I'll fail you.
goodness.
You can't come and make me feel like no, you are failed.
Your mind now has spoken big grammar, big
Failed.
grammar.
By the way, did you guys notice that Halle Berry tweeted Popo's meme recently? Yes, Popo is like the
Level.
king of memes right now.
Well,
And then Nigerians were going under our comments like, how did you know this meme existed? Amazing.
well, he is the king of memes for a reason.
Yeah. he is.
Undisputed. All right, next up at QJ_YS says, if you're normal, why would you be eating while walking on the road? And then at Owen says, so I'm supposed to take my suya home. Do you know what siblings do to suya they didn't buy with their money?
See, there's no amount of money you have.
At
Once
all.
you have not even just siblings.
Family members.
You have family members at home, you could all they chop your own quota from outside. So I have a friend, she's in the UK, so every time you enter a car, or she enters a car, she's always, eating stuff.
something.
I was like, how far now? Wait till you get to, you say, do you know the soldiers that are waiting at home? So she could not first chop where before she reaches
Yeah.
out. No more.
Wahala. So, Prince Olumuyiwa Adejobi says news stations, and he's posting the new police stations that they just commissioned in the Nigerian police force, allegedly. At Samuel_Obiora is now responding and asking, how much to lodge per night? Because these buildings, it be like saying a hotel. And Prince Olumuyiwa Adejobi says it's free. So if you're wondering, first do your research to find out where these police stations are before you go and offend in that area.
It's not,
So that you can lodge for free.
I love the fact that, police officers and law enforcement officers can now banter
Yes.
on, social media without anything being involved. But it's the fact that he said it's free. It's actually free.
It's free now.
So if I did drive now, I don't tire. Say I want to relax. I feel just go chill for police station. Say.
No, as you they pass the station, just offend.
But wait, another question. Who designed these police stations? It looks like a shopping complex.
If you ask me now, who I go ask? This one looks like a newly, you know, there was this celebrity that just said, just built a house. Looks like that. This one would be like office. But it's really nice. It's really nice. At least not like all those small bungalows that we used to go to. Sabinos makes an appearance, and this one says, once you feel avoided by someone, do not disturb them any longer. And then somebody that sees shege in school now responds saying, wait until your final year project supervisor avoids you. I tell him, you go and focus on them. You will call their life. Ha. And so final year supervisors, let me just say that they are a blessing. Because, no, see, I'm just going to say they are a blessing because if I start to talk my story, they're a blessing in disguise. They will stress your life. But at the end of the day, you will still gain a few things. My final year supervisor, that woman, she will not come. She'll say, I'm coming. All of you will line up like this. You'll be waiting. She'll just send a message. So, today, I'm not coming. My daughter called her.
They're always the most important persons in the whole world. There's
Most.
someone I know who went as far as going to the man's church to go and look for the man in church. Started attending the man's church. The person traveled, bought shoe for the man. No. They are always the most important persons.
Because your project is important. Exactly.
They're always busy.
There's nothing anybody wants to tell you. All right, before we go, let's take this last one that says, as a married man, this is how you should comment on other girls' pictures. On behalf of my wife and children, we say, cute picture, dear.
Because why are you leaving love emoji? Why are you leaving fire, fire, fire?
You are
what's
married.
that? Anything you say or do will be held against you. So
In the house.
you can put dove. You know that dove that flies?
Why are you even putting those? Why are you putting emojis? If you're commenting on that someone's picture, just say, looks nice. Or just say,
Even
cute.
that looks nice is not right.
Cute.
Don't even say cute.
Or don't even comment, just like and move on.
That's the thing. Why do you just like and move on? You are suspicious. So
So you know what you just reminded me of? I saw some. I can't remember where, but I saw somewhere on social media. This lady that said wherever she sees her husband likes or comments on someone's profile, she follows the person. They're automatically friends, so that she can monitor well what her husband is doing there.
very
So
good.
it's just a lot of headache. But at the end of the day, please, if you're a married man, on behalf of your wife and your children, let us know how you feel.
Okay,
Exactly.
beautiful.
And on that note, I say it's a wrap on Social View, guys. Coming up next, our guest will be joining us. Keep it locked, guys.
I'm live at Osun State, in Mole State. Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Happy Mother's Day.
Same here.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you had to have all the money in the world, what would you buy for your mommy today, Sunday, Mother's Day?
Wow. Like,
Come closer, sorry.
okay. I would like to buy her makeup box.
Oh,
And I would like to buy her Brazla hair.
wow, that's crazy.
Thank you. Then that's all. I would like to make up to her, like to make her look good.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, come. What's your name?
My name is Glory.
Oh, yeah, shout out to your mommy.
Ah!
No, come, no. As in, shout out to your mommy. Oh, yeah, shout out to your mommy.
Ah!
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. And it's been an amazing one so far. We're about to take it up a notch. Joining us on the show this afternoon are this niece and auntie who are both entrepreneurs, and together they are now reality stars. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Big Brother Naija, No Lose Guard, ex-housemates, Nne and Chinne, a.k.a. Indine. How far now? How na day?
Don't see us now, we did.
So when you saw the sun, when you came out and saw, how was it?
Was like, whoa. So we can even see the sun again.
Yes, like after, how many, anyways, actually, at first it was like a new experience. But, we got used to it, and here we are today.
Let me ask you, how was the cold?
That was also a new experience.
It was
Did you lose your
cold in-
voice?
Not
At
really,
a
no.
point.
You
because-
did?
Yeah, at a point.
I lost my voice first week.
Wow.
Yeah, how was the alarm?
Crazy.
That
There
was,
was
it was
this-
daunting. It was daunting. Like, why?
Oh
why,
my
why
God.
do we have to wake up to that every
I'm telling you,
day?
there was this
God.
person who was even mocking us. Like, ooh, you're mocking you, like, why?
Welcome back. So
you so
2 weeks. I know that you didn't expect to be out in 2 weeks.
So we didn't.
What do you, let me ask you first, what do you think made you come out in 2 weeks?
Trees made us come out in 2 weeks. Because I know that it wasn't the intentions of the viewer outside, it wasn't the intention of the whole house, the house members and all that, it was trees. I think that they wanted to like revenge because we didn't save them when we were custodians, and then I felt like they saw us also as threats. So we had to
So how did you feel that they're out of the game now?
them one, me
Yes,
one, so
our
it's okay.
removers have been removed. So it's like
so-
tit for tat.
And you guys were the first custodians as well.
Yes.
How was that? How was the feeling?
It was exhilarating. It was so amazing. It was like, because we became custodians the first night in the house. So it was like, true grace of God. Yeah, it was amazing. It was.
And I realized that at some point you guys felt like the house didn't like you. Right. There was a time you both had a conversation and you're like, I think these people are working. I think it was the nomination process and the rest. You guys felt like they were working against you.
Actually, the initial stage when we got into the house, everybody was like, because anyway, you won't blame them. They are still like, everybody came from different walks of life, trying to navigate, trying to know each other. But as soon as we won the custodians, everybody, custodians, should I please work on me? Please do this on this, do that on me.
They were like, kissing up to us. And then when the head of house ballot was conducted, we didn't get any votes. So we're actually hoping for at least one vote of confidence, and we didn't get that. So it felt somehow. But the second week, we eventually became heads of house. We got majority votes, so that one took that feeling away.
Let's talk about your strategy. You went in as niece and aunt.
Yeah.
And honestly, you're like, you're almost a decade apart, right? I think you're like 10 years apart. You're 22, she's 31. Yeah. You be babe! And that's what like a lot of Nigerians didn't realize. You had this persona of aunt. So why did you go in with that strategy? Why?
Okay, we're just trying to be 100% authentic. Yes, to just be our real selves. And because she's my auntie in real life, I call her auntie in real life. So yeah, we're bringing that unique and a very original strategy, or not even strategy, but like experience that a lot of Nigerians can relate to. That auntie, that uncle, you understand? That was what we're bringing into the house. And we feel like that's the reason why we were chosen, because we're such a unique pair in that way.
I mean, when I saw you guys walk on stage and they introduced you, I was happy. I liked it. I liked the dynamics. And I was looking forward to... She auntie go fall in love for this house like this. Wait to go happen.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who would you have fallen in love with?
Nobody. I'm sincerely, because I never had like the intentions of going into the house to ship with anybody. I never wanted any ship to sail. I just wanted to like have friends that gang, like we do our thing outside.
Because you be babe, you be.
Well.
So let's talk about your one-on-one fracas. You had a rift with Wani and Handy, I believe, and you were talking about their outfits and what they were wearing, and you were not, happy about.
No.
So tell us about that rift. What really happened there?
Boy, social media, the way they twist things, and I wonder why Biggie don't even show them the initial stage and all that.
Welcome to.
Well, okay, what happened was that we were in the kitchen trying to cook something up, and then Cassia walked past, and Handy and Wendy always, So Cassia walked by and said, "Pull this your top down every time, boom, 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 everywhere. Let us see road." And me, I'm like, that's even true, Seth. I even wanted to say this thing, but that's true. These people should cover it. It's for Sean. I think I was talking to one here. I was like, cover it is for Sean, not for everybody's eyes, just for Sean's eye, right? And she just smiled and left. 2 seconds later, I'm now hearing, "Nonsense, idiot, why?" I'm like, wait, is it me? Am I the topic of, why? She now said, okay, that I'm forming holier than thou, that why would I, insult her dress and all that? I'm like, yo, I'm just joking. If I were to be serious, I would say your body is the temple of the Lord. I would say your body is for your husband. But I said your body is for Sean, and Sean is not your husband. It's not as if you guys have been dating since, forever. You just came in here, some few days ago, and and she was like, "No." I said, "Okay, sorry." She now said, "No, that you're not saying it the way I like. You're supposed to, if you want to apologize, you should." And I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Just rant all you want. I'm done." So they kept on abusing me, so many names, and I wouldn't just want to bring myself down to that level. So I just that's why I said these girls, they lack home training. They don't have respect and all that.
Yeah. So I mean, we had Tammy on the show. And they felt some type of way about their eviction because they felt like you guys betrayed them. So what do you have to say about that?
Honestly, it's actually quite sad because yes, we were one of the people that nominated them, like we call Tammy, and honestly, I don't even have a concrete explanation because they've also asked me this. All I have done is to just tell them sorry, and
it's the game.
Exactly, it's the game. A lot of things happen at the heat of the moment, so I feel like that decision was just made at the heat of the moment without much thought. So we've apologized. We are moving on. So
okay, so let me ask you a few questions before we wrap it up. What was your looking back at your journey, like what are the memories that you take with you? What are your best moments from the house?
Oh, starting from when we won the custodian, because like I said, the first night in the house, it felt like, the luck was, on our side. Also being heads of house, oh, that was a serious experience. It taught me a lot. It taught me patience when it comes to dealing with people. Yeah, and I'm so happy because we won our wager. We're the first, heads of house to win our wager in the, in the Big Brother house. And yeah, so mostly the experience.
Yeah.
And a lot of other things, even the people, the house itself is a character. I'm taking almost every single thing, from out of my experience.
Yeah, what about you?
Okay, I think from the preparations, because these are the behind the scenes people don't see. So the preparations
Blindfold.
is crazy. Like, you have feelings, you are anxious this moment, and then to the lockdown, so many ups and downs, too many roller coasters of emotions.
You guys were lucky. Your lockdown, you were together. We were alone.
Separately, right? Wow.
I wonder how that must have
It was
felt.
crazy. It was crazy.
right?
It was crazy.
Really?
Okay, so let's talk about your brand. I mean, there was a reason why you both went into the house to get the sign-on show of eyes, to be seen in the public. Moving forward, what's next for you both together?
Okay. So I have a fragrance brand, Perfume Hive, and we're all about meeting your amazing fragrance needs. So if you want to smell bougie, if you want to smell expensive, sweet, soft, we got you.
Nice.
So I already started my brand before entering into the house, and I'm going to continue. The goal is actually to start making fragrance, start curating fragrances here in Nigeria. So that's the goal. We are going to start from there and see what the amazing things the future holds for us.
Well done, well done. What about you?
Okay, and for me, before I got into the house, I own a restaurant. So Pisces Kitchen. So we sell very delicious meals that, like, when you taste it, your taste buds will thank you forever and ever and ever, Yeah,
I've given you free adverts here. Free adverts.
Yeah, of course.
So the products will be the first to...
We're also looking at expanding and then going online too, and going back to the movies, because I used to be an actor at some point, and going back to the movies. And then I'm open to working with brands, make lots of friends, lots of money, and
Yeah.
Okay, so who are your top three? Who's winning? And who are your runners-up?
Okay, we'll go for Mbadiwe twins.
To win?
The Mbadiwe twins, yes, they are top contenders. Then we have Nelita. We also have Beta.
So you want Mbadiwe twins to win?
Yes, they are guys.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you for having us.
So, how do you feel right now? I mean, before going in, it's a whole reality so far. So good. I mean, reality of you before you entered into the house.
The reality
afterwards. What's that? The mix, and then the whole social media brouhaha. How's that been?
At the moment, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I feel like coming out of the house, it was quite overwhelming, but now I'm beginning to get the hang of everything, and I feel like the future, is very bright for me. So
beautiful. So you're supporting the same winner, Mbadiwe twins as well, the same runners-up as well. Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, they are top three.
Thank you so much for coming. I really had fun with you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it with our guests. We'll be back to update you with movies showing at the movies. Indine! Thank you so much.